What I'm doing is I'm creating a short video for you to help you think about ways that you can still utilize Glean software for note-taking now that you're working with all online classes for the rest of this spring semester. I'm going to show you how to use what's called a split screen for Windows. Now I know there's a way to do it for Mac, but I'm going to include a link for that in the email that I'm sending out. And as always, if you have questions, we can always make an appointment or chat via email to figure that out. So I'm going to share my screen with you. Let's get started. Okay, and I'm going to stop the video so you don't see me and just hear my voice. All right, let's get rid of this extra window. So you can see that I've already opened up my Glean. I've got my lecture all ready to go. And of course, this one is Glean and online lectures using a split screen. What I want to do here is I want to go down to my Chrome icon down here at the bottom on the taskbar or system tray, and I want to right click. The right click is very important. I want to right click, and up through this list, I want to choose New Window. When I do that, brand spanking clean new window pops up. The next thing I want to do here is I want to get to Canvas. Everyone has a way of getting to Canvas. This is just the way that I choose because I'm not in Canvas all the time, so I don't have a lot of hot links. Okay, let's get us into Canvas. And what I've chosen for Canvas is a small, short video that I know will be easy to utilize for this purpose. So let's go in here. And you're going to go in and locate the recording or open up the class ahead of time where you know the professor will be speaking. So now we see the video or the class, whatever I need. If I go back down to my system tray, I can see that I have two windows for Chrome already open. But I want to split those rather than having them in tabs because I like a side-by-side view. So I'm in this window, and to split the screen, I hold down my Windows key on my keyboard. I'm going to tap the right arrow key. That immediately puts it off to the right. I go back and choose the window I want. In this case, I know I want Glean. So in advance, I've got my title here. You can see that I can see my notes. We're not going to worry about those now, or the slides. You can put the slides in if you want, but we're really just trying to get the recording from Canvas or online, the video and the recording into Glean for you. So I'm going to hit this and let it go.
I am more confident and capable.
I am more connected with people. I'm more aware of my future plans.
I am more open to asking for help.
Hi, my name is Fahima, and I'm one of the academic coaches here at Glean for the Thriving and Achieving program, also known as TAP. I want you to be more because I care about you and your success. TAP is really nice because I get to build a close relationship with you, help you reach your goals, and make you feel supported, and then you also have someone to talk to. Through TAP, you will feel aware, confident, and connected at season and in life. In the Thriving and Achieving program, you get to meet one-on-one with an academic coach. In the beginning, we just really want to get to know you, who you are, what you like, and what your goals are. We pinpoint what goals you want to work on, and we go from there. Some of the things we work on are time management, organization, preparing for exams, motivation, and career exploration, just to name a few.
The biggest thing I've gained through being a part of TAP is confidence, and Fahima worked on me with my strengths and figuring out where my strengths are, and that just helps me put things in perspective. For me, school, it's really hard to keep going when you feel like you're not doing good enough, but it's nice to know that every week I set aside time to meet with my TAP coach and to go over my goals and to keep moving forward, and it's just nice to know that there's somebody else there who really cares. Like, did you get your homework done this week? This is the best. I've the least stress I've had on my finals I've ever had. So stop fooling around and just join TAP because it's a great program.
Okay, so I'm going to stop that recording. I'll stop this recording. Okay, we'll stop our recording. And now I can close this window. I can go up and close it just like I do any other window. and I can go back to Glean and click the little box to make it nice and large. Okay, so here are my recordings. Now you saw me using the lightning mode and adding some headings. You don't have to do that. The point here is not to add a lot of typing when you're first doing the recording, because you'll hear that sound of the keys being, and that bothers people sometimes to hear that. But I kind of put it in some headings here. Now, as always with these, I can go back and I can add whatever I want. As I'm listening to the video, I can add headings here. I can listen to the video here.
Hi, my name is Fahima, and I'm
I can listen to it here,
driving a shooting program.
and I can listen to it here.
This is a great program.
Okay, you'll notice that all of your tools are still here. You'll also notice that the voice quality, the sound quality is a little bit different depending on who's talking, right? So in this case, because it's a little bit different than who's talking, you know, it may vary, your quality may vary. Now, one of the things that you could choose to do is you could choose to utilize your phone, like I do, right? Utilize the phone, same kind of same video, put the video here, turn up the sound. You could choose to have another laptop or iPad off to the side and kind of play around with the sound quality. So the point here is not to get perfect sound quality, but it's to let you utilize those skills you've used with Glean in the past for those in-class lectures with things that are being put online. If you find that the situations I briefly went over this time don't fit your situation, then you have my email or contact address. We'll connect, and we'll either by phone or by email or again by Zoom, and we'll help you to be successful in what you're trying to do as a student here moving forward into the online semester. So have a great semester, and I hope to talk with you soon.